Hello students, myself Dr. Jyoti Shegokar. I welcome you all in my YouTube channel Dr. Jyoti Dhumade Shegokar, which is made for the study of different topics of engineering chemistry. Now under the engineering chemistry, our one of the unit is water treatment or water technology. So under that there are the different numericals on the hardness of water. Until now we have already seen the topics of hardness of water, types of hardness, its units. So after that we have to see the different numericals problem based on the hardness of water. So in our this today's first lecture, first video, we are going to see that how to calculate multiplication factor. You might have heard this term first time, but this multiplication factor is a very important term to start or to study during the study of numericals on the hardness of water, because each and every salt, whenever there is in the problem or in that amount of water present, first of all we have to convert it into its multiplication factor, and that multiplication factor is to be used during the solving numericals. So now we will see that how to calculate multiplication factor. All students, it is very easy and simple to calculate. Now first of all we will see the formula for multiplication factor. Multiplication factor can be written as MF, but I will write here total name, multiplication factor, which is equal to 100 upon 2 into chemical equivalent of hardness causing salt. It means that equivalent weight of hardness causing salt, that is equivalent weight of that particular salt of which multiplication factor is to be calculated. So 100 upon 2 into chemical equivalent of hardness causing salt. So you might be have one question that why we wrote this 100 not 50, as it is divided by 2 is there, but this is not the case. We just have to write 100 upon 2 into chemical equivalent of hardness causing salt or the substance. So this is the formula for multiplication factor, which is too easy. Now what is this chemical equivalent? So from just we will see that chemical equivalent or equivalent weight. Equivalent weight, we know that it is calculated from the molecular weight, and molecular weight is a weight of different atoms present in the molecule. So it will come after the atomic weight. So first of all we should know atomic weight of the different type of atoms. So for that, just for our sake of convenience, I will write here the atomic weight. So atomic weight of hydrogen is 1. Atomic weight, as we know that it is nothing but the number of protons and number of neutrons present in the nucleus of the atom is the atomic weight. So number of neutrons or number of protons may be similar number, but sometimes it may be differ from each other. So that's why there may be sometimes not doubly than the atomic number. Generally atomic number is the number of proton or number of electron present in the atom, and atomic weight is just double than the number of proton, because generally number of proton and neutron is same, but not all the times. So that atomic weight sometimes may be double than the atomic number, while sometimes not. So hydrogen is having, in case of hydrogen, if we see the atomic structure of hydrogen, in this nucleus of the hydrogen there is a single proton and there is totally absence of neutron. So its atomic number is 1 as well as its atomic weight is also 1. So hydrogen is having 1 atomic weight, carbon 12, nitrogen 14, sulfur 32, oxygen 16, calcium 40, magnesium 24, aluminium 27, chloride 35.5. So these are the different atomic weights. You can know these atomic weights, or just you can learn this, because more than these there will not require different atomic weights, because all the salts which are present here are from this particular, made from this particular atoms. So in this way these are the atomic weights, and from these atomic weights we have to calculate first of all the molecular weight. So by rubbing this we will move forward. So these are the atomic weights. Now after that, to calculate multiplication factor, just first of all we will see the example of CaHCO3 by 2, that is calcium bicarbonate. Now in this formula of multiplication factor, this 100, why this 100 is there? It is nothing but the molecular weight of calcium carbonate. So molecular weight of calcium carbonate is 100, and as we consider this molecule, this calcium carbonate is a reference salt to calculate any type of hardness, and that's why we consider here 100, that is the molecular weight of calcium carbonate. So in this way this molecular weight, it remains same always. So first of all we need this chemical equivalent of hardness causing salt. If we consider first hardness causing salt is CaHCO3 by 2. So first of all what we have to calculate? We have to calculate chemical equivalent of CaHCO3 by 2. It is nothing but equivalent weight. So before that we will need its molecular weight, and for molecular weight we need atomic weight. So we know that atomic weights of different atoms, just we wrote just now. So calcium, atomic weight of calcium was 40, plus this bracket is having twice, so twice in bracket hydrogen 1 plus carbon 12 plus oxygen 16, but there are 3 more atoms of oxygen are there, so 16 into 3, it should be in small bracket like this. So is equals to 40 plus 2 into 12 plus 1 13, 13 plus 16 into 3, that is 48. So 48 plus this 12, that will be 60, and 60 plus 1 61. So in this way we can write here 61. So that's why 40 plus 2 into 61, that is plus 2 into 1 21, that is equal to 121 plus 40 161. So it will be the molecular weight of this calcium bicarbonate. Are these all calculations correct? 61 plus 61, 122, sorry, 122, and this will be 162. Molecular weight of calcium bicarbonate is 162. Now from this molecular weight, how to calculate equivalent weight? Equivalent weight is the molecular weight of that molecule divided by valency of central metal ion. Now in this CaHCO3 by 2, there are 2 different CaHCO3, is it, and 1 Ca. So Ca will be at the central point, and HCO3 from this both side, HCO3. Here also HCO3 like this. So this is the central metal ion, and always this is the di-positive ion. When it dissociates in water, it forms di-positive Ca ion. Like that, this HCO3 always remains their negative ion. So HCO3 is negative and Ca is di-positive. That's why the Ca is having its valency plus 2. So always whenever we have to calculate molecular weight, at that time we have to divide that molecular weight during calculation of equivalent weight. We have to divide that molecular weight by the valency of positively charged central metal ion. So what will be the equivalent weight? So this equivalent weight, we can write EW is equals to molecular weight upon this charge of central metal ion. So molecular weight is 162 of this particular CaHCO3 by 2. So 162 upon 2, because this 2 is a charge of central metal ion, and in this way we can get here 81. So equivalent weight of this particular CaHCO3 by 2 is 81. So once we calculated this equivalent weight, we can easily calculate the multiplication factor. So how can we write this? Simply is equals to 100 upon 2 into 81. So is equals to 100 upon 162, or we can write 50 upon 81. For the ease of calculation, we will not calculate the exact value in decimal, but will remain the same. We will make it same, or place it as such, 50 upon 81. Otherwise 0 point something will be the answer, but just here some problems are asked like this: calculate the hardness of water, or determine the hardness of water, not the particularly multiplication factor. So whenever we have to put this value of the multiplication factor, it should be in such type of such a way, 50 upon 81, not 0 point something. It will be again difficult for the calculation. So that's why 50 upon 81 is the multiplication factor of CaHCO3 by 2. In this way, we can calculate multiplication factor of other salts also. We will see it just in the next video.